Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Milko here, and tomorrow there will be a maintenance and we will get a new global exclusive trial, which is Ezra. No, I think it's supposed to be Ezra. And hopefully it will be challenging and fun, and either way I still haven't do my Maxwell and Lucius yet. Hopefully this one does not require me to unlock those two to access, so I can just try to do this one instead of those two. But you know what guys, there will be one more global exclusive unit, and I don't really think this one is a limited one, which is Dusk Star Khepratum, whatever you pronounce that name. Let's take a look into this now. So okay, turns out that this chick is actually a thunder unit. If I see the banner here, I thought she was a water unit. So okay, Omni unit, of course, there won't be any 7 stars unit in release right now. Normal attack will be 15 hits with 3 BCs per hit. Okay, pretty standard for, I think, all of those units. Those new units that we have are somewhat like this. There are nothing special about the normal attack or whatever. And what about the leader skill here? Riddle of Heaven. Well, anyways, Heaven is always a riddle, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to ever learn about it. Hopefully not. So okay, leader skill here is somewhat limited to thunder unit types. So okay, this is going to be about the Omni Plus thing, where you are going to make your squad a mono squad to be the most effective. And this one will boost your attack, max HP, and defense by 65%. Not really that huge, but hopefully it can be enhanced later on. And then spark damage boost BB gauge. Okay, not bad. 20% damage reduction for 1 turn after HP gets below 50%. Okay, this part I like it. And reduction to BB gauge required for BB at 25%. So okay, aside from the limitation to thunder unit squad on the leader skill here, which I don't really like, the spark boost BB gauge plus the damage reduction is really superb. However, it doesn't really offer much for any of the contents that we have right now. Well, maybe I could be wrong, since Ezra is just around the corner, and maybe this is the unit that you will want to bring. I'm not really sure. Let's see about that tomorrow. And now let's check out the Brave Burst. The stars see all. And we're the only ones who can't really see the stars. However, the stars will see us all. PC requirement is 28. Pretty standard, but not so high, so it's okay. And 18 hits combo thunder attack AoE at 420% BB attack modifier, which is kinda low in hits. And okay, so okay, this one's a mitigator, turns out to be. It has a 2-turn mitigation straight away from the Brave Burst, and then a 30% chance for attack and defense reduction for 1 turn at 50%, which is nice. And a 500% additional damage at turns end for 3 turns. So okay, DOT. So this is going to be quite okay for mostly Colosseum. Yeah, effects like DOT are really annoying in Colosseum, but aside from the mitigation effect on the BB here, I don't really like what she has to offer on the rest of the Brave Burst. Now let's check out the Super Brave Burst. Yet they are blind. I think this unit plays a lot of MOBA games, so yeah, every other member in your group or in your team, they go in one by one and she screams, "Are you blind?" Maybe something like that. So okay, PC requirement will be 30, which is kinda on the middle side, not so low, not so high, so it's again okay. And it's going to be a 21 hit thunder attack on all foes without any single target whatsoever, and the modifier for the BB attack is at 620%, which is kind of low, but remembering the fact that this chick is actually a mitigator, so I think that's fine. And again, a 30% chance for a 50% attack and defense reduction for 1 turn, which is quite okay, but not really that much needed. And this effect is not available on the Brave Burst, which is the spark damage boost BB gauge for 3 turns. I think hopefully you can also take this effect on the enhancements later on. I haven't checked, so I don't know. And okay, this is going to be a healer, so she can heal a direct heal, which is not bad for a mitigator, which is, I think it's actually good, really good to have on a mitigator. Okay, and the last part here is pretty nice, which is the 15% additional damage reduction for 3 turns, and you will have that 2-turn mitigation plus a 15% damage reduction from all elements, I think, for 3 turns. So I guess it's not really so bad. But sadly, this effect is not available on the Brave Burst. That is really sad. Hopefully, enhancements can change that. Now, let's take a look at the ultimate Brave Burst. None shall remember you. Okay, this kind of reminds me of my high school days because I don't really remember all of the male guys' name in my high school. However, for the chicks, I think I still remember most of them. Okay, BC requirement for this UBB is at 32, which is pretty high, but also pretty standard for nowadays on all Omni units UBB. And it's going to be a 24 combo AoE Thunder attack on all foes, okay? And it's going to be at a 1800% BB attack modifier, which is pretty nice for a mitigator. It's pretty high. And again, spark damage boost BB gauge for 3 turns. Fully restores HP for 3 turns and 40% boost to max HP. Okay, don't really like it so far. And really? Just a 50% additional damage reduction for 3 turns. Just 50%? Okay, this is not right. This is so not right. And again, hopefully the enhancement can change this. 50% additional damage reduction. Oh, I think it will only reduce the damage done by DOT. So it could be really useful on the new trial. I still haven't know what it's going to bring, but I really think that there's gonna be a really huge DOT, and you will really need this kind of effect. That's my suspicion. So it's not going to reduce damage from all sources or whatever. It's only going to reduce the damage you will get from DOTs. I really do think it's going to be useful. And now let's check out the extra skill here, a Guardian Reborn. 20% boost to all parameters of thunder types and adds resistance against 1 KO when HP is below 20%. So Angel Idol and negates all status ailments. So okay, if you have a mono thunder unit in your squad, the extra skill is gonna be really nice, and the Angel Idol will be useful for a lot of things, especially Colosseum. And if she turns out to have a 2-layer of Angel Idol, then this unit is going to be a really good Colosseum unit. And negates all status ailments. I really do think that all mitigators needs this kind of effect, so negates all status ailments is really useful for all mitigators. So okay, extra skill is really nice. Let's check out the enhancements now. So okay, the first one is going to be a 30% boost to all parameters, which is nice, and then you can raise it to 50%, which is really awesome. Boost BB gauge each turn, okay, not bad, but not really much needed. Negates death ignoring damage, okay, nice. Oh, adds elemental damage negation for 2 turns, effect to BB and SBB. This is really nice, and it only requires you to spend 5 skill points, which is really cheap. This is good, this is good. And enhances success rate of BB-SBB attack and defense reduction effect by another 10%. Could be useful, but I think not really primary. And then the next one, you can make the effect last for 2 turns. If this turns out to be super handy, then 2 turns are really welcome. So okay, the next part here is kind of confusing. I will really need to check out the SBB again, because okay, so I was wrong. So the 15% additional damage reduction is actually damage reduction for DOTs again on the Super Brave Burst. So it's not a mitigation from all elements. So okay, this chick turns out to be a DOT mitigator, and by taking this enhancement, you can make her have a water and thunder damage reduction for 15% at 2 turns. So okay, I was kind of getting my hopes up on the 15% additional damage reduction. It's for DOTs, and then she will also have a critical damage negation for 2 turns effect to BB and SBB. So okay, I think this unit actually has some nice skill sets on her BBS, BB, and UBB. However, what she has, I really do think, aside from the DOT damage reduction and the 50% DOT reduction effect on the UBB, all of them are kind of pretty standard and meh. But don't get me wrong, this is not bad because she also has a status cure, status ailments negation. However, only for herself. Elemental damage negation, critical damage negation, a heal, BB fill when spark, attack, defense down, and a 2-turn mitigation. So she's not actually that bad, but if the DOT damage reduction does not turn out to be useful for the next global exclusive trial, I really do think, sorry Gumi, this time the unit is kinda standard to me. Well, even though I said all those stuff, I will still try to summon for this unit, but maybe not so much. I really do hope that this is going to be actually needed for the next trial because she has one of the first DOT damage reduction in this global unit pool. So hopefully she turns out to be super useful. As for the specs, I will put them down on the description list if I ever think about it. And I will also consider turning this enhancements or a build for the Omni plus evolution thing. And for now, I guess that's all. I really think that this unit's gonna come later tonight. But I think I will not summon for her straight away because I really don't have any gems right now. And I think that's all. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really do hope you guys are entertained. So that's all. Catch you guys later. So, see ya. Bye bye.